Toronto police have released video of a suspect in the murder of Canada's biggest environment philanthropist. The victim, 66-year-old Glenn Davis, was gunned down in a Toronto parking lot garage on Friday, May 18, 2007. Davis, who inherited his father's transportation and trucking fortune, gave millions of dollars to a wide range of environmental and other causes, including the World Wildlife Fund. Davis shunned publicity, but was well known by environmental groups who joined his friends in their shock over the brutal murder. Toronto police released video and photos from a surveillance camera of a man they now call a suspect.
See, this person depicted in the photographs is now deemed to be a suspect in this investigation. We do have forensic evidence. We have said our forensic identification officers were there for well over 3 days processing that scene. This man in these photographs entered the underground parking garage after Mr. Davis arrived at the restaurant.
The man is described as a white male, between 20 and 30 years old, and about 5 foot 8 inches tall. The suspect was wearing a black baseball cap, a blue sweater, a waist-length dark jacket with a hood, dark pants, and white running shoes. He was also wearing a dark-colored backpack. Police believe Davis was targeted, maybe even for his environmental philanthropy.
It appears Mr. Davis was selected. Right now, I can't say if it was for, motive was for robbery or something else underlying, but it appears at this point Mr. Davis was selected for a crime.
Davis had cheated death twice before. Davis was severely beaten in December 2005 outside his Toronto office, but his life was saved by passers-by who intervened. His attacker left in a van. No arrests have been made. Police are unsure if it's connected to his murder.
Does it sound like the beating in 2005 is connected at all to it?
We're still investigating that. It's still early in the investigation. At this point in time, I will not say it's 100% linked to this case, but obviously it cannot be ruled out as being linked to this investigation.
Davis also escaped death nearly 25 years ago. He was one of just 18 survivors of a June 1983 airplane fire that killed 23 people from smoke inhalation. Davis was aboard an Air Canada jet bound for Toronto that was destroyed by fire after making an emergency landing at the Cincinnati airport. Canadian folk singer Stan Rogers was killed in that fire, but Davis survived. Some say Davis's life was changed by that fire, and that's when he began heavily donating to environmental causes. Police want anyone who recognized the suspect or have any information on the murder of Glenn Davis to call the Toronto Crime Stoppers. The number is area code 416-222-TIPS. That's 416-222-8477. Or visit their website at 222tips.com.
This male is described as a male white, mid to late 20s. He's at least 5'8". As you can see, he's of medium build. At the time, he was wearing a black baseball cap. In the new photographs, you can see there is a symbol on the front of the baseball cap. He was also wearing a medium to light colored waist-length jacket, just fell below the waist, with a hood, carrying a backpack, blue jeans with faded patches both on the front and on the rear legs, white running shoes, and also a blue sweater which was underneath the jacket. We're still looking for the identity of this male. Somebody out there hopefully will be able to recognize, if they can't recognize the face, hopefully the clothing or the style of his walk when the people see the actual video surveillance system that's been put out.
I'm Greg Peterson, and you're watching Earthkeeper TV.